Hi everybody, Craig here. Welcome back to Symphony of War, the Nephilim Saga. In our last episode, we completed Chapter 7, which involved us going up against the Tidereaver pirates, but this time on their home turf, meaning on their ships, which had been lashed together to ride out a very nasty storm. Now, we had them on the back foot, and we were able to free a number of slaves that they had captured, and one of those slaves has joined us and is now a new named character that hopefully will contribute to the story moving forward. So it'll be very interesting to see what comes next. Chapter 8 is called Marooned. The storm damaged our own ships, forcing us off course, but now we have the opportunity to annihilate the Tidereaver presence completely. So let's jump into Chapter 8. Craig's bold action results both in victory and in calamity. The storm left Craig's ships heavily damaged, forcing them far off course. His fleet runs aground at the swamp-filled region north of Lemelin. This region is full of valuable resources, but the working conditions are harsh. The swamp contains plantations operated by slaves enforced by Tidereavers. Both the mercenaries and the unforgiving terrain lie between Craig's army and their destination, the monastery at Lemelin. Craig will have to make the choice between his own mission and the liberation of the oppressed people in these lands. Alright, so we are now in the point here where we can organize our forces and everything. Before we do anything else, though, let's check out our conversations and see... yes, okay, so here's Nerima, the new character who was previously a slave that we freed. So let's see what Nerima has to say to Stefan here. Failed Pickup Artist, Part 1. Oh boy. Yes, can I help you? I am simply greeting a new friend among us. Let me express my pleasure in bringing you into our little band of misfits. Thank you. I am grateful to be out of my former situation. And I must say I am grateful to have the scenery greatly improved with your arrival. Scenery? How flattering. You know, you do seem a little out of sorts. Did you bump your head when you fell from heaven? Dinar, that was just pathetic. Like my heart, every day it lives on without you. We have just met. How does that make any sense? Has this tripe ever worked? Nice try, but a magician never reveals his tricks. I will just see myself out. By all means. May the wind be at your back. Sure. Well, that was a little bit cringeworthy, but at least we got a little bit more faction experience here. All right, let's check out the other conversation. So Craig and Nerima have a conversation. Noble warrior of Sayuna. Hey, Nerima, how'd you end up hanging around the Tidereavers? When the Tidereavers raid your hometown, kill all the men, and take all the women and children, one must find a way to survive. The Tidereavers have been my whole life. Sounds familiar. Doing anything at all just to see another day. Yes, it seems your succession war made life hard for a great many, in both your country and in mine. Sayuna, right? A young Viridian knows my country? Unusual. Guess your features just seem similar. My good friend Jules was adopted by a wealthy family in Viridia, but he's an orphan from Sayuna. You two could be cousins, perhaps. Jules? Yes, I have seen him among your cohort, so innocent and unspoiled by the evils of our world. What's the matter? It is nothing. Well, anyway, glad to have you among us, Nerima. I'm sure your knowledge of the Tidereavers will come in handy. I will be ever grateful for my freedom. My bow is yours to command, Viridian. All right, there's a little bit more faction experience. So, learning a bit of the backstory of Narima, it sounds like the people of Sayuna really suffered quite heavily, and because Jules was adopted, he wasn't really exposed to all that hardship, which is kind of what Narima was getting to. And that probably explains why he has such a positive outlook and is kind of so cheerful in general. Otherwise, that positivity might have sort of been beaten out of him just by the hardships of life. All right, well, that takes care of that. Now, before we go to organize our army, let's take a look here and see what we have for units to recruit. We do have a pretty decent soldier here, as well as a Valkyrie and a Ranger. So the soldier has garrison. Damage reduction granted from terrains is increased by 50%. Otherwise here, let's take a look what the trader has for sale. Ooh, okay, I see a few items at the bottom here right away. So we have a bronze arena token. I'm definitely going to grab that. We have sunstones, which are required for some of the high-end units like paladins and mages. Let's see, hulking Pavice. Recently created large wall of steel designed to attempt to deflect the bullets from firearms. So this gives us reduced strength, but gives us more health, more arm, but 2 capacity, and it reduces the damage you take from firearms. That's not something I'm that keen on. Immortal Spirit. Once per chapter, this unit will survive an enemy volley that would otherwise be fatal. Now that's pretty decent, but it only comes into effect when the unit's about to die, so maybe not as helpful in general. When an ally is healed, this unit is also healed for 25% of the effect. That's a pretty darn good trait. Enemies cannot critical hit this unit. That's obviously very helpful. Water affinity would be good if you're trying to boost a unit's magic. So for my casters or my healers. Steel Greatsword's pretty basic, so nothing too crazy there for items. Unfortunately, we don't have any research scrolls to apply at this point, so we won't be able to modify our tech tree. But let's go check out our squad here. So I noticed Diana has 2 units that can change class, so let's take a look at them. We've got Adelena here. Adelena is an Acolyte. Ooh, and she can become either a Valkyrie or a Paladin. So it looks like the Paladin is kind of the straight upgrade of the Acolyte. So let's see, gets a bonus to magic defense from a portion of her armor, deals extra damage to magicians, can heal self or ally under 50% HP. Let's just see what that says. Once per battle. Okay, so you get like a little bit of healing even though they're a melee unit. So let's turn Adelena into a paladin here. Oh, that's great. Very nice. That's going to be a huge benefit to Diana's squad. I mean, Diana's squad is already extremely powerful as is, but that's great. Let's do Khatun now. So Khatun is also an acolyte. And, oh, look, okay, look at this. So we can't turn into a paladin because our strength isn't high enough. It's only 33. Now, I think I have an item that I could use to improve the strength of my paladin. Or, excuse me, of the acolyte to probably get her up to 35. Let's just see if we have that. Pretty sure we do. Yeah, the roast beef of might. Okay, and that would get us up to 35, which means we could then turn this unit into a paladin, but I'm almost wondering if the Valkyrie might be the better choice. Now, the reason I say that, Barnabas's squad, you can see here, we have capacity, we have 13 spaces, and we could also get rid of Excalibur if we needed an extra one, and we need a healer. In this group, we really don't have any healing capacity, so let me just take a look at all the units in the squad here. Barnabas, I think we'll put Uriel. I don't like Barnabas being the only unit up front. So what we're going to do, we're going to move Uriel up to the front here like this. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to jump over to Diana's squad. We're going to change the class of Khatun into a Valkyrie. So Valkyrie brings the healing capacity of Hospitalier, but can now attack in battle and execute charge attacks. So let's do that. And that way we don't have to change her class or do anything, or change her affinity or give her any items. She can just straight up change class like that. And then what we'll do is we will remove Khatun from the squad. And then we're going to go over to Barnabas's group, and we're going to add her in right here. Oh, that's great. I think that's going to work out extremely well. Now we've got a really, really good cavalry squad that's very, very powerful. So if we move back over to Diana's group, what we could then do is... let's move our unit at the back, Freya, and put her up front. And then what I think I'm also going to do is I'm going to add a unit. Why don't we take Julius here, who's a fighter with a dark... you can see a dark affinity. And this is going to be the way that I guard my healers, just by having a rear guard. And that will give us a chance to get our new fighter unit in the back there. Hopefully some experience and maybe be able to change classes. Now, unfortunately, Narima's group, I lost a couple of units. I think I lost a rogue and a bowman, so we're going to have to figure out what we want to do there. I noticed that we can change Gunther's bowman Andrew here, turn him into something else. Why don't we just turn him straight up into an archer? An apprentice wouldn't be bad either. We don't really have too many magic units, but... Well, hang on a minute. Okay, so if we look at... Stefan's group has 2 archers. Narima has capacity to potentially add, let's see, 2 more units probably. So why don't we disband Gunther's squad here? And then we can go back to Narima's group. And we can add in Gunther himself. And... 1 more unit, so we could put Andrew perhaps in there, or we could put McLean in the back here. And now Andrew can still change classes, so what I'm thinking is... I'm almost wondering if this squad would be better served just as straight archers. We could get rid of this rogue here. Let's go back here and take a quick look. Change class. So Andrew, like I was saying... We could turn him into an apprentice or an archer, but the thing is, if we do make him an apprentice, I suppose we could put him in Craig's squad. That's not the worst idea. Put him maybe at the back, but then again, we're in that position where there's that vulnerability to getting flanked, which is how we lost our Siren. Remember, we had a pretty good Siren in the back who got killed off. You know, I could have sworn some of these units had... Right, I was going to say, I remembered Braum getting his CP maxed out, and if we look here, Braum is able to progress, but none of these are available. Oh, and of course I see why. Look at his strength, it's only 28, so we can't become a Sentinel or a Centurion yet, or a Samurai, and we can't become a Hussar because we don't have enough skill, so no matter what we do, we don't have enough at this point. We're going to probably have to continue leveling up in order to be able to have enough strength, I guess. The other option is we could start giving Braum some booster items and also maybe change his affinity to boost his strength. Like, let's just take a look here. We've got Armin. Armin has a strength of 32. Now, his CP obviously isn't full, but... Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to get these guys more strength, just because that's going to be a problem for us, obviously. But anyway, we also got to figure out if we're going to add another unit here. So we could throw Andrew into Craig's group, perhaps, and turn him into a caster, like an apprentice. But again, I don't want to be in that position where the back line is vulnerable. Now, one thing we could do with Craig is, actually, Craig could go into the back line and sort of be the rear guard for his own squad. You know, I actually don't hate that. That's not the worst idea ever. I'm kind of hemming and hawing on it. The other option is we just put another kind of melee fighter unit in the back to act as the rear guard. You know what? I kind of like having a caster, though. I like the damage it provides. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add Andrew into the back. Actually, we'll put Andrew... Well, we'll put him here. We're going to change his class over to an apprentice. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move Craig to the back of his squad. Put Andrew right there. And now Craig is forming the rear guard of his own unit, which hopefully doesn't bite me in the butt. But now at least we have some good damage coming out of our magic user there. So we've got Jules, who's a full dedicated, as you can see, fully dedicated archer squad. Narima's got pretty good... You know, okay, maybe one thing we could do... Well, you know, okay, I'm thinking about this. Like, for Narima's group, is it even worth having another... Is it even worth Narima having another melee unit up front? I think it's probably better to just have another bowman, honestly. So let's grab Otto there. Fire, I can't remember what fire affinity does. Let's just see. Chad. Wouldn't be bad having another soldier, but let's just go back into Organized Army. And for Narima's group, I think what we're going to actually do is we're going to remove the rogue, and we're going to add in another bowman. And my thought process here is basically just that I'm going to put my bowman up front just to tank damage if they do get attacked. I mean, really, if they do get attacked, it's going to be all over for them. But my thought process here is that at least the less important units would be the first ones to get hit up front. Let's see, do we have any artifacts for this group? Squad takes no damage from hazard tiles, fire damage, minus 25% fire damage taken. That's not really that helpful. No, I don't think there's really anything worth giving them. But yeah, Narima's squad is now dedicated bowman, as is Jules' squad, so that will be very helpful. Hella's squad, not enough room. Marion's squad, same thing. There's just not enough room to add in more units. Stefan's squad. Now, we're getting pretty close to being able to add another unit, and once we can, maybe we can add another rogue. Maybe that one that we just got rid of from the other squad. Let's give Diana an artifact. Oh, nice. We can give her the ruby ring. And then Abigail's squad is pretty good. Narima's squad we could give an artifact, but again, I think we already looked and there really wasn't much. Maybe we'll go back to the marketplace and see what else we can buy. Steel Greatsword would be nice just for some extra strength. That's really the only one besides the hulking Pavice. Ruby Ring as well. Actually, the Ruby Ring is better because it's only one cap, but it gives you the same benefit. So we'll buy the Ruby Ring. Alright, and then let's go back to organizing our army. And actually, I think we might as well give this to Craig because he's already got one item, but now we have the capacity for two. We have the Crusader's Mace as well, but I don't want to decrease the magic on my units. So we'll give him a Ruby Ring. Jules' squad is looking pretty good. Sybil's squad. It'll be nice when we can get them some additional units, because right now they just have the 4 units. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. So, the only other thing would be if we were to create another squad, but let's see, we've got 3, 6, 9, we got 10 squads, so that's pretty solid. I guess one thing maybe I will do real quick is I'll use that item. I'm going to just buff Armin here. I'm going to want him to be... We'll give him the strength boost here. I want him gradually to be able to be that big sentinel with the shield, so we'll also boost his health. Sure, why not? Now, affinity-wise, it might be nice to have him switch over to dark. But for now, I'm going to leave him as is. Unscathed. What's this? Enemies cannot critical hit this unit. That wouldn't be bad, but I think for now we'll just leave it. Alright, cool. I think that's really good. Now, we've done pretty much everything we need to, so now the big question is, do we want to use that arena token and maybe turn this into a 2-part episode, or just deploy and go forward? Honestly, I think I'll probably do the arena here. So oh, you know what? We have a silver arena token too. I didn't realize that. Well, we bought that bronze arena token. We could use the silver one as well. You know what the heck? Let's try out the silver arena, and then we can always do the bronze one another time. So let's try the silver arena, and this might end up being a 2-part episode where we have Chapter 8, Part 1, and Part 2 because of the arena battle. So let's do the silver arena. Okay, we can have 5 units. Oh, wow. We've got some very powerful units here, including some... Yikes, we've got some units that have muskets and whatnot, so that's going to be pretty scary. Here you can see gunners. We're going to have to be very careful. Yeah, we're in pretty tough. And then look at Jasper. Wow. Oh my gosh, a sentinel. Whew. Let's see. Capture the enemy base. Now, thankfully, unit permadeath is suspended, so we can go for broke here. Defeat is lose 5 or more squads or our home base being captured. We want to do this in 8 turns and try to have all our squads alive if possible. So, obviously we're going to want Craig out here. We're going to need all of our best units, including Diana. We're going to need Barnabas. We're going to need at least 1 squad of archers, and I'm thinking probably Jules might be the better choice. And then, I don't know, maybe Abigail. Just looking at who's stronger. I think we'll probably have to go with Abigail. And then one of our archers. So let's get Jules out here. Now we have healing from Craig, Barnabas, Diana, and Abigail. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So we're going to begin here. Oh man, this is going to be nasty though. We have to be very careful since we're up against such powerful units.
Ready.
Okay, so Thomas's group. Let's see if maybe we can entice him out to face us. Sit here.
Where am I needed?
Diana's going to go up this way. Now Barnabas will follow. And Abigail's going to go with Craig as well. And then Jules can hang out behind.
Time to end this.
Okay. Well, you know, if this battle goes quick, maybe we can still add it in. We'll have to see. Oh, shoot. Okay. Abigail. Oh! Ooh! Man, that is nasty, that damage. Holy cow. Okay, so it looks like they only get 1 shot. That's good to know. So I think those are dragoons. So they only get 1 shot per battle, but man, that's devastating. And clearly that's pretty effective against heavy armor. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, brace for impact. Ouch, that hurt. Man, I may have to invest into these guys once I have some more research scrolls. I haven't gotten to see them in action yet, but they seem like they're pretty powerful. Uh-oh. Ouch. Oh man, we're in tough here. We might lose one of our acolytes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we resisted it. Nice, we got 1 kill at least. Oh, and a good heal. Fantastic. Man, this is tough, though. These arena battles are tricky. Thankfully, we're weathering the storm pretty well. Alright, so... we definitely want to just, you know, fight back as much as we can. So Thomas's group got pretty beat up. Percival... So we want to use Jules here to blast some units. Maybe we can light up Linvy's squad. Diana could probably come in and help with Thomas's group, or we could just use Abigail's squad, honestly.
I must not fail.
Maybe we'll jump into the woods here. My only concern is that Abigail's squad is a little beat up, but I'm thinking they'll be okay. Alright, so let's see if they can land some big hits here and get a good heal in. Nice, okay, that's perfect. They should be alright now. We'll get another heal, I think. Excellent, and there should be a surrender. Nice. I guess we didn't get that second heal, but that's alright. Okay, perfect. So now we've got Percival, Linvy, Problem is, we've got some very powerful units kind of waiting in the wings here, including Druid with these gunners there. Elliot's almost dead, so we don't have to worry about him. Now, what I'd love to do, I think we'll probably use Craig's group to take on, or maybe we'll use Diana's, actually.
Never surrenders.
Yeah, let's use Diana's here, and we can blast Percival's squad. Oh, wow, fantastic. Very nice. Excellent, and a level up in the back there. And class mastery up. That's a big deal. Okay, now we've got Linvy's squad, so we can move Jules up to assist most likely here. I think it's going to be a good move. And then let's soften him up a little bit. Very nice. Ooh, free actions. Perfect, there's a kill. That makes things a lot easier for Craig's group to just walk in and put some hurt on them. And it'll give us a chance to heal, I think, hopefully. Nice, big heal there, that was good. Nice. Okay, excellent. We're still a little bit worse for wear, but all in all, not too bad.
Master Sergeant,
now, Barnabas, I'm going to actually send up this way to flank around. My only worry is that Craig's group is a little bit beat up, and we might lose some units here. But again, remember, we can lose them if there's no permadeath, so... Uh-oh. This is going to hurt. Holy cow. Those cannons just annihilated our cavalry. Boy, this is teaching me a lot about what what we can and can't do against these firearms. Again, this is my first real exposure to them, so we lost Barnabas and we lost the other cavalry that was up front. Now again, they're not permanently dead thanks to it being an arena battle, but that's still scary. Holy cow. Yeah, that cannon fire just cuts right through your heavy infantry. Maybe that item that's in the store was actually better than I thought. Oh no, and we might lose our pikeman down there. Oh, thankfully, okay, he's alright. Oh man, we're taking some punishment. Nice, good kill there. Excellent. Nice level up there for our caster. Alright, so now it would be great if Jules could just finish this squad off here. Let's see if we can make that happen. Perfect. Nice level up for Jules. Okay. Now, man, those muskets, they just annihilated our cavalry.
I must stay strong.
Thankfully, we can't quite, or unfortunately, we can't quite get in there to hit them, so we're gonna have to figure out what else to do. Now, I'm thinking we could probably just attack here, but I don't know. All right, I might regret this, but let's do it. Oh, wow, we didn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping we would. Holy cow, and we didn't kill any of them. That's terrible. That went really poorly. The good news is we can at least run away. We will do that.
My friends
and then
are counting on me.
Abigail's squad can head up this way and drop a big heal. And they can at least cut them off. And now Diana, I think we'll head up here with Diana. Wait right there. And then Craig's group can, I guess, head right here and do some self-healing. Okay, perfect. So end it there. We're actually getting pretty close to having this one taken care of, so... Okay, now this is gonna hurt. Oh! Yikes. Thankfully, we were able to put that squad down. Good job from Abigail's units there. Okay, blasting Craig. Now, thankfully, we're in the woods, so that should protect us a little bit. Oh, yeah. No worries. Okay. And then we can just deal with the archers here.
Stay strong, everyone.
What do they got? Oh, they've actually got quite a few. So I was going to say we could use Craig to attack them. That's probably what we'll do.
I can do
Abigail
this.
can't quite make it in there.
You got a
Cavalry
plan?
are too far away.
Time to end this.
So why don't... Actually, you know what? Let's maybe just double team them here with
Repent
Diana.
before the righteous.
You know what? With all those
Time to
archers,
act
it should be
now.
fine. Let's just hit them hard here. All we have to do is kill that front unit, and now we've got open season on their archers. Nice. Excellent. Good level ups there all around. Well, not every unit, but most of them. And then Jules should be able to
can I
finish
help,
this
my
group
lord?
off now. Now, they are on the hill, so they'll have a little bit of advantage, but... Oh, shoot. Not quite the finish. Oh, nice. Free action. There it is. Excellent. Okay, and now we've just got the final squad, and they don't have any ranged units. They just have magic units. So what I'm thinking is we get Jules and we can just sauce them from here and soften them up turn by
I must
turn,
not fail.
and then we can move into attack. So Abigail can move up, drop a nice self-heal here. And
Where am
Diana
I needed?
can sit right here. Actually,
A
I'll just keep
paladin
Diana where
never
she is.
surrenders.
We'll do a self-heal. Perfect. And our cavalry, I guess, could move up.
School is in session.
Not that I really want them to do anything too crazy. Especially given that they've lost Barnabas and the other frontline unit. Alright, so here's my plan. Let's see.
We
Can
will always
Jules
find a way.
get in here and attack? Yes. Now, this probably isn't going to hit them for too much damage, but... Let's see. Oh, wow. Actually, it did. It softened up the mages in the back for quite a bit of damage. Maybe we do that for a couple turns and just kind of see what we can do to them, and then we can step in with our best units and see if we can finish them off here. So what I'm going to do is
I
I'm just
must
going to
be
do a bunch of
brave.
healing here. We'll heal our priestess.
Master Sergeant,
Barnabas
awaiting
can step over and heal. Craig as well. Heal the front line. And then Diana can move up here and drop a heal on Craig as well. We'll heal Craig himself, I think. Alright, so then...
For my people. For my homeland.
Wait one more turn. Let's see if we can kill some of those mages.
Stay strong, everyone.
Come on, let's hit those magic users in the back here. Oh, dang it. I was really hoping we'd get that kill. Shoot. Alright, well, maybe we just go for broke here. Again, our units won't be permanently dead if they do go in there, so...
I
Alright.
must stay strong.
I think I'm going to probably regret this, but we're going to use Craig, and we're going to see how much we can do here. Yikes, that unit is tanky. Ouch. There's that healing. Nice, good magic there. Oh, excellent. Oh, man, that hurt hard. And we got chilled as well, because those are ice mages on either side, I think. Alright, so now, do we
My
have any
friends
healing
are
left?
counting on me.
We don't.
I ain't got all
Does
day.
Barnabas have any? Oh, he does. Okay, great. So let's heal the front line. We can wait there, and Diana
Repent before the righteous.
can heal. Let's just heal the front line as well. Oh, great, and we can do that as well. Perfect. Okay. And then
I can
Abigail
do
can
this.
provide some support. Now, we're probably going to get attacked here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, the leader is dead at least. That's huge. And the healers are both out of commission. Now it's just a matter of taking out the 2 mages in the back, which Jules' group should be able to do without too much difficulty here. Perfect. Nice and clean. And then we might as well take the
I must not fail.
base here with Craig.
Before me.
Excellent. So with the exception of losing Barnabas, we really did pretty well, I think. Nice, S rank. Oh, look at that. 0-point blade, flame saber, lithe assault, ton of gold, both XP and CP codexes. Yeah, very good. Quite happy with that. I think that was definitely worth doing. Let's go back in and organize our group here a little bit. So Diana has that unit in the back that can now... Julius here can be promoted. Get another spearman. Get a soldier. I do quite like the soldiers just because they have that ability to cover the units behind them really well. Yeah, let's grab another one of these guys. Perfect. And then, now was there anybody else that we could... Oh, check this out. Okay. Nibbler. Oh, this is very cool. Nibbler can now become a dragon, from a drakeling into a dragon. Oh, that's very cool. Oh, he gets bigger and scarier. And more powerful. Definitely a good upgrade. Warning, this class cannot be demoted. Absolutely, let's do it. Oh, fantastic. Okay, and then he'll be able to turn into either a red dragon, blue dragon, or a silver dragon. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, no, look at how big Nibbler is now. Okay. Marion's squad down there. Let's not forget about them. Now, capacity-wise, let's see if anything changed here. Doesn't really look like it. Jules' squad could almost accept another unit. Actually, so could Craig's squad. Because the artifacts, I think, are taking maybe 3 capacity. So, take off 3, that would give us 10. But I think to add, yeah, you need 14, so no such luck there. How about here? If we're adding, we would need 10, I guess. So we're not quite there. I say 10 if we're adding an archer. Let's see how Diana's Freya's doing. Nice. Okay, she's about 2/3 of the way to getting her CP maxed out. Well, overall, I'm quite happy with how that turned out. Aside from just losing Barnabas up front, that wasn't so good. But getting Abigail's dragon to evolve was excellent. And Diana's unit in the back there to evolve. Now, what I might do here, like I said, is take Julius out of here. I'm just trying to think. Like, it would be great to add him in somewhere else. But I don't really know where that would be that we would best be able to use him. Just looking to see what other squads we could put him in. Sybil's, we don't have enough space. Yeah, it's only a +1, so the capacity, that is. Well, you know what? Maybe for now we'll just leave him as is. And he can just be the rear guard for Diana. Oh, let's check out our items, however. So, real quick here, we did get another... let's see... Salmon of Health. So we should probably use that on a different unit. Let's see what Lithe Assault is as well. Bonuses to hit confer a partial bonus to critical hit chance. That would be probably very good for, say, like some of my rogue-type units. XP Codex, instantly level up a unit in your army. CP gives it... Wow, maxes the CP by 500. I wonder if there's any units that would benefit from that. Like, let me check my, like, Andrew here. We'd have to give him 2, and then we could perhaps promote him. Let's see if he could, at this point, turn into any of these guys. He needs... Oh, my God. He needs a lot of magic to do that, so that's unlikely to happen. One thing we might do, then, is use a... let's see. What kind of affinities do we have? We'd want one that gives him more magic. So dark wouldn't be bad. Anyway, we'll have to think about that. Let's check out... Well, actually, let's see if there's anybody else that could benefit from a... Freya. Again, we'd have to give her 3. I'm just seeing if there's anybody we could potentially turn into the next class, but I think we'll just go with what we've got. So you know what? This might be a long episode, but why don't we just keep going? Although I'm looking at it... You know what? Okay, here's maybe a better idea. Let's do the bronze arena, and then this will be part 1, and then the next part will be the actual story. All right, let's do it. So we'll do the bronze arena next. Oh, but before I do that, let me just check the marketplace and see if anything changed. Okay, no, it's still all the same units, and it's still the same items, so that didn't reset anything. So yeah, let's do the bronze arena, and then we'll call it an episode. And then we can proceed into the story in part 2. All right. So now let's see what we're up against here. Okay, these units are a lot less powerful, I think. Oh yeah, they're much tamer compared to what we just had to fight. So we'll still probably bring Craig, but maybe we'll leave Diana out of it just because her stack's very, very powerful now. We could bring some of our slightly less powerful units. Marion would probably be a good one to bring. Jules and Narima could... One of them would probably be good. Let's bring Sybil along. I do kind of like Abigail's squad. They're also very powerful. We're definitely leaving Diana's group out of it, though. Barnabas' squad can also probably stay out of it. Ella's group I wouldn't mind bringing. It's just that as they currently stand, they're not super powerful, really. So I want to make sure we have enough muscle to beat this one. Why don't we bring Narima along? And then for our last unit, thinking either Abigail or Hela. We don't really have any other super strong melee units. I mean, Marion is decent, but... Yeah, let's bring Abigail just as a safe... Be safe. All right, we'll begin there. I forgot to check the mission objectives, but I think they're fairly straightforward. Let's just take a look. Yeah, capture the enemy base, defeat, lose 5 or more squads, or our home base is captured, and it's giving us 6 turns to do it this time. So we'll put Craig up here, I think, into the woods for some extra protection. Marion can provide some support to him as well. And then Abigail can move up here.
They'll notice this one for sure. Donar, guide my attack.
And that's going to do it for our first turn. I'm a little wary of these. Yeah, the horsemen. Ouch. Man, that is so nasty how much those cannons do. Thankfully, we were able to get the kill there. Nice level up for our apprentice. Boy, we took a lot of punishment, though. Ugh. We're in the woods, so this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, no problem there. Thank goodness. Ooh, we gotta watch that rogue. Might be able to ambush us. Yikes, our priestess in the back almost got killed. Thankfully, she was able to just heal herself. Ooh, this is gonna suck. Ouch. Yeah, because we're kind of in the open there, so not ideal. Now, the good news is we can counterattack pretty well here. So why don't we do... Let's see.
My friends are counting on me.
Abigail can probably just
I can
eliminate
do
them in
this.
one attack here. So let's do it. Nice. Very cool to see the dragon in action. Nice. Very powerful. Excellent. Okay, now Sybil and Marion can probably tag team some of these units. Now, Uriel's group, I would
Ready.
love to get rid of them. Just because of,
I'm
as I
just
mentioned, they're
getting
going to be able
started.
to hit my
I await
units
your
from behind. Yeah, and Craig's group did take some punishment. Let's
For my
use
people,
Craig to
From my homeland.
attack the archer then. Just because that's going to give us better chance to heal, I think. Yeah, there. Okay, great. That went pretty well. Now, we just got to make sure that the cavalry can't get back to our home base. It doesn't look like they can.
Here comes Sybil.
So
Ready
now
or not.
Sybil can step up. Actually, Sybil can go after the cavalry. That would be excellent. Because she has the pikemen up front. So this should be pretty good. Nice. Very nice. Oh, perfect. And that free action got us another kill. Great level ups there for all her units. Alright, and then Marion can help us out with this pincer here and go after Sarah's group. Look at all these dragons up front here. We really didn't take much damage. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, we didn't do a whole lot of damage either.
Sayuna will never die.
Now, Narima, if we put her here, she's going to get attacked, I'm certain, but would really like to actually get some more damage on these drakes here, so let's see if we can get some kills. Perfect. Excellent. Wipe the squad, level ups all around. Now, again, the problem, of course, is that Narima's going to get attacked by the rogue or Sophia's group here, but... Oh, interesting. Okay, well, now we're in trouble. Ooh! Yeah, and there goes my apprentice. That's the danger of those rogues. Thankfully, Sybil is still alive, so she can keep her units going. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt. Ouch. And we might lose one of our spearmen up here. Ooh! Holy. Oh, thank goodness we got a little extra heal there. Good level up for her units. Alright, so now we get to counterattack. Thank goodness. You know what?
Time
Uriel's
to even
group...
the odds.
Actually, I'm not even going to bother.
Don't know.
Narima can
Guide
just head
my
up here. We want to get Narima in position to start lighting up Sham's group. Got some Centurions that need to die. So Sybil is pretty much out of commission.
Must not fail.
Abigail, unfortunately, not in a great spot here to be able to really help. One thing Abigail can do, however, is provide some healing. We'll do that. Sophia's group is still pretty healthy, so let's see if we can use Craig to take her down. Nice. Good heal, too. We needed that. Very nice. And a surrender. Perfect. That went exceptionally well. And now Marion can jump in behind here and attack the rogues here. Perfect. No problem. Nice level ups. Okay, and then
They'll
Sybil,
notice this one for sure.
again, still in pretty rough condition. What we'll do is we'll drop and heal Craig's group, because they're the ones that are going to have to probably go and fight the Centurion one-on-one. So, let's
I await your
double
command.
check. Yeah, they don't have any ranged units, just magic,
Sayuna
so
will never die.
we'll sit here and let them have it. Shoot, yeah, that healing kind of making it challenging. We did get a class mastery up in the front. That's perfect.
The battle
And
lies
then Craig's
before
group
me.
is going to just move on over. Drop a nice self-heal on our central unit.
I must be brave.
Now, we could use Abigail as well to do some fighting, but...
I'm
Sybil's
just
group
getting
is just
started.
so battered. Alright, let's make sure that Craig's stack is fully healed. You know, I wouldn't mind Marooned getting in there to try and get some more experience as well. Let me just take a look. Yeah, I mean, this Drakeling is getting pretty close with CP. I mean, heck, even Marooned's getting pretty close to maxing out for her Priestess class. Abigail,
My
we already
friends are
have the
counting on
Drake,
you.
so maybe we'll see if we can make that happen here. There we go. Alright, another turn. Let's see if we can do some more work with our archers here.
Time to even the odds.
Nice, we killed one of the casters in the back. Alright, that's helping out a little bit. Definitely not complaining about that. I think they're probably too powerful, though, still, for Marooned's squad. You know, that said, I mean... what the heck, let's give it a shot. You know, worst thing that'll happen is Marooned's squad gets killed. Oh, nice, they killed the leader. Ooh, these magic blasts are gonna hurt. Nice, there's another kill. Ouch. But hey, we survived. Not too shabby.
Time to act is now.
We'll move in and we'll heal Marooned. There we go. Excellent.
I can do this.
Abigail can do the same.
Here comes
Sybil even can
ready
help
or
out.
not.
Perfect. And we have to do this in 6 turns, and I think we're up on turn 6 here, so as long as we can end it here, we should be fine. Nice, good damage there. Tanking that very well. Okay, perfect, and then our archers should be able to finish the job here. Or actually, Marooned herself could do it. Let's take a look here. Yeah, let's do it with Marooned because the CP is about to be maxed out, so... Excellent. There we go, class mastery up. That's exactly what we needed. And then
Ready.
Craig can step in and finish the mission. Oh, that's wonderful. Nice, 6 out of 6 turns, so we did it on time. We got our S rank, we got an elegant blade, puff and feather amulet, another lithe assault, roast beef of might, a little bit extra gold, not too shabby. So, now let's go back to organize our squad here. So Narima's group, we can promote both of these guys in the front. Otto can become an archer. And so can Waymond here. That said, we do have to think about if we want any of these guys to become apprentices or horsebows or anything like that. Having a squad of... We have heavy cavalry, but we don't have any light cavalry, so that's something we want to maybe think about. Now, before I do that, let's take a look at Marion's squad down here. We can class change our dragon. Oh, and nice. We're going to have a second dragon. That is excellent. Very, very cool. He's now colossal. Cannot dodge. Deals increased morale damage. Now, interesting here. I wonder, can Marion change class? Ooh, unfortunately, to become a Templar, you really need a lot of magic. Paladin, you need more strength than she currently has. So, not at the moment, but we're working on it. I wonder if we were to... Let's see, do we have any items that increase our magic? I think we already looked at that, but... water could. I don't remember what lightning does. Let me just check the tutorial affinity here. So lightning doesn't affect magic. The best one would probably be water or dark. You know what? Let's switch her over to water. Go back to Marion. Use an item on her. We'll make her water affinity. So that will give her more magic. Not going to work just yet, but very soon we will hopefully be able to, after another level up or two. I'm hoping that we can turn her into the highest class healer, which would be fantastic. Franklin and Edmund are both just decent soldiers up front. Alright, so I don't think anybody else had their class experience max out. Let's just see. Yeah, Sybil's getting close. Our two spearmen are decent. For Craig... Okay, now, yeah, now they're all maxed out, but we're still in that position where they don't have enough strength to become the next thing. You know, Armin is getting closer. He's at 35 currently. You know, if we used, let's see. If we used a roast beef of might on him, that gets him to 37. And then if we were to perhaps... Hang on, let's go back to the marketplace here and just see. Oh, we don't have any other affinity ones. I was going to say, if we could get him an affinity one that boosts his strength. Don't think we have that. Yeah, because water decreases strength. Dark would increase strength quite a bit, actually. Let's see how much. 40. Oh, that would be enough. Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it. Excellent. Okay, and now we can change his class to the Sentinel. The only problem is we don't have enough iron. Now, can we go and buy some? Let's see. Not selling any, but we might be able to exchange some. So, we could do one horse. I'm not sure exactly how this works. We want some iron. So we're selling horses or gems. Let's sell a gem. We're buying 2 iron, we're selling 1 gem. There we go. Alright, so now if we go back and look at our squad, here we go. Armin can now become a Sentinel. Powerhouse defensive heavy infantry, uses a polearm and has a special defense against firearm attacks. Very cool. We could also turn him into a Zweihander. This is specialized heavy infantry. Zelos was this back before we lost him, I think. Striking units adjacent to the target in the same row. Not quite strong enough to become a champion, but I'm going to go with the Sentinel. I'm very happy to have that. Excellent. That's fantastic. That's going to make a big difference for us there, I think, right in the middle. Having such a powerful unit to protect the squad now. And then before we end the episode here, let's just grab Narima's squad here. We might as well just turn them into archers, I guess. And we will turn Otto into an archer as well. Perfect. Well, hey, we're doing pretty solid. And look at how much money we have. We're really doing quite well. I think this is where we're going to end the episode here. So next time around for part 2, we will actually complete the... we'll head into the chapter and do the story mission. But otherwise, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.